Gigi here with Best Day Ever. Today we are in Pueblo, Colorado. Now, what's to do in Pueblo? Well, let's find out. Pueblo, Colorado, home of heroes. Better known for their chili and frijoles festival and the Colorado State Fair. Now, I have been here from time to time, but have never truly experienced what this beautiful city has to offer. I am excited to see what's out here, and I am happy for you to join me in this exploration. So let's get out here, turn up, and have the best day ever. Wow, the river walk here is so beautiful, peaceful, serene, the birds are chirping. I love it here. But now it's time to shift it into overdrive and really get the day started. So come on, let's go. First stop, we're gonna hit the track with outlaw racing. So let's burn some rubber because NASCAR ain't got nothing on me. Hey,
hi,
how are you doing? Nice to meet you. This is awesome.
Welcome to Honor Speedway.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
We're glad to have you.
Thank you. So, Alan,
yes.
So tell me more about like this and what's the culture of this of Honor Speedway?
Well, dirt track racing goes back decades.
Okay.
Decades and decades, and there's a lot of different classes of cars that love to run on dirt tracks across the United States.
Okay.
There's a lot of fairgrounds tracks. This particular facility here is owned by the city of Pueblo that we've got a lease on and stuff, that we have 5, 6, 7 classes of cars come out and race on it on a couple of times, 3 times a month. And everything. So we have mostly IMCA classes, sport mods, stock cars, hobby stocks, sport compacts, but we bring in some open wheel class cars on occasion too, like the Lightning Sprints, the 600 micros, and we have run some sprint cars and midgets in the past.
This is not like the NASCAR type racetracks that you see on TV. Can you elaborate the difference between the two?
Well, the big NASCAR series, the Cup series, is all big asphalt tracks. They range in tracks from 3/4 of a mile up to 2 mile, 2.5 mile actually. Most dirt tracks are in the general range of 1/4 mile, which that's what this is, 1/4 mile up to a 1/2 mile size.
Okay.
The most famous dirt track race that's out there on a yearly basis is the Knoxville Nationals, which is in Knoxville, Iowa. But there's all kinds of little small tracks dotted across the United States that people come and race on a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, just to get their fix and their need for speed.
Okay, so I am like super excited. So what kind of fancy, high-powered car am I gonna be driving today?
Well, we thought since you're a beginner, that we would take and put you into an entry-level sport compact.
Interesting.
This is a Toyota Corolla. It's a sport compact, IMCA class sport compact. And we thought instead of putting you in some kind of, 800, 900 horsepower sprint car, we thought we better start at the beginning and then see how you do from there.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
This is a 1990 Toyota Corolla, sport compact, entry level, automatic. It's a 4-cylinder, so they're not very fast. I mean, I think they get up to maybe 40, 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
And this is my daughter's car, Amanda. She's 18, so it's perfect beginner class for her. I think she's the only female that races down here in this class.
Really?
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm excited. Well, I hope I do her some justice and really show off with this. So I'm excited. I'm ready. Good thing I'm a little fit.
I always grab right here.
Right here?
It seems to help.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully I can see over the. Can I see over the steering wheel? Oh, I love it. I'll be driving like an old lady at first. Okay. Woo! is a beast. All 4 cylinders are roaring. I'm in high gear. Now, I've never been on a racetrack, but I am having so much fun. If you ever get a chance to get up out here, I definitely say, do this. If you get a chance to race, don't race on the highway, race on the racetrack, you know what I'm saying? I may be the only car on the track, but I'm still winning, going for that checkered flag. That was awesome! Woo! Rock on! Ow! I won! Woo! Yes! That
Nice
was
job.
awesome!
You look
I
great.
won! Thank you so much. That was
you're
so
welcome.
fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for
Oh
sure.
my gosh. If you have never tried something like this, do it. All right, keeping the momentum. No time to slow down. We're heading over to the edge where they have a little bit of everything for the outdoor extreme sports fanatics. Hey, how are you doing?
Welcome to the Edge.
Yes, nice to meet you. So tell me about the edge.
Wow. Well, Edge has been around for about 27 years at this location. It basically was started from a love of outdoors. Grew up in a family of skiers, outdoorsmen, camping, skiing, fishing, hunting. So it's kind of one of those things. Everything in here is something that I and my staff do. So we're not the baseball guys selling you,
Right.
camping equipment. We all love what we're doing. They always say, if you love what you're doing, you're never working, but it's true. Sometimes you're working, but for the most part, in the wintertime, we're full-on ski, snowboard, snowshoe, anything that happens in the snow or cold weather. Summertime, we convert over to paddle sports, camping equipment, climbing equipment. So this place does about the time you're sick and tired of ski rentals and tuning and repairing skis, you get to switch and do something completely different. I
Nice.
say I love it, but if I had to do either one year round, I'd probably go crazy.
Right. Well, that's good. It's like the one-stop shop for everything, and
We
you
try.
never go out of season.
We try. So we're going paddle boarding on the
right.
Riverwalk.
Okay, can you tell me what paddleboarding is?
It's more or less a giant surfboard that you stand up and you just paddle
Just
it.
paddle.
Yeah, that's pretty much stand-up paddleboarding.
Nice. Well, I'm excited. Let's get it.
Hold me in your arms, baby. Kiss me so tight. Show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear.
Does it matter how, do my feet have to be staggered?
Nope, they just want to be straight.
Okay.
So move that one up even with this one, and maybe just a little bit apart, just to where you're comfortable. That's perfect.
Woo! This is
Awesome
interesting.
day.
See, I'm trying to focus now. Beautiful day. Paddleboarding. One thing I love about filming this show is I never know where I'm gonna end up. Here I am on a beautiful day. The sun is shining, nice cool breeze, and I am in the middle of the river walk on a paddleboard. So challenging, but yet so peaceful. If you've never done this before, all I gotta say is, try it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. So far, I'm staying on the edge.
Best place to be.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but I know the change will come. Oh, yes, it will.
Wow. So that was so relaxing and meditative. So tell us, like, how can people do this?
Come to the edge, 107 North Union Avenue in Pueblo. We'll give you every tip and trick and everything we can. It's really easier than you thought. Don't overthink it, relax, and have a great time.
Oh yes, and guess what? I didn't fall over the edge.
So here we are at the Pueblo Reservoir. Now it's time to get some worms, put them on a hook, and catch some fish, because there's plenty of them in the sea. Or, in this case, the lake.
Okay, so this is not my first time on a boat, but it's my first time on a boat fishing. So guess what? These fish are in trouble because I'm about to catch like 4, 5, give me some catfish, maybe some tilapia, you know what I'm saying, have a fish fry. Okay, I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Okay, so I'm super excited. Like, I've never been fishing on a boat. Can you tell me more about this experience?
Yes, absolutely. This is Lake Pueblo, and it's primarily a walleye fishery. So it's a really good walleye fishery. The bite's been good, so we're going to go out there and kind of drag around some lures and so forth and try to trigger these fish. They swim in schools, so it's real common once we trigger some fish to have doubles and triples happen. So the action can be pretty exciting. We've been averaging about 40 to 60 fish a trip right now, so it can get, pretty crazy out there. This is Colorado Adrenaline Fishing, so we're here to keep you guys excited and keep you on fish.
Okay, so you might remember a few episodes back, I was out in San Diego and I was driving the boat. Guess what? That ain't happening this time. Not in this one. Hold on, I'm focused. Alright, hold on. You may need to take the wheel. Hold on.
Do you want me to drive?
I'm turning all the way around.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I thought we were going that way.
Can you get it? So this is called Fish Head Outdoors. So how did you get the name Fish Head?
Well, I did a year of fishing out in Florida, and the old captains out there nicknamed me Fish Head. So like in saltwater, what a fish head is it's someone who's just obsessed about fishing. It's like a sickness. They can't quite get it off the brain. It's on their mind all the time. They dream about it. It's just pretty much a sickness that can take over their life, you know?
Nice.
It's kind of the focus of their life. So those guys used to call me Fish Head. So when I came back to Colorado and started a business, I figured, we'll stick with that.
Like, when did you fall in love with fishing? Is it something that you did as a child?
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up fishing. For me, I grew up in Pueblo, and my earliest memories, like with my father and family, was coming out on the weekends fishing. So growing up, pretty much most of my family memories, and especially with my father, was coming out here on the reservoir and walleye fishing. So yeah, I've always just kind of loved fish and being in the outdoors and enjoy being on the water. It's just peaceful.
So how often do you come out here and bring people out here to come fishing?
I'm on the water once the season hits, which is late March, early April on a normal year. This year is a little different.
Of course.
And then once season hits, I'm on the water pretty much every day through the end of October. So it's a solid night crawler, just as big as you can find them. The bigger the better. I'll just hook it once in the head, which is the dark part of the crawler, just like that. This thing's going to trail behind that bottom bouncer and just kind of flab in the current there. What most of our fish are gonna do is they're gonna come up behind it and just mouth this thing. So we won't really see a big hard hit where that pole bangs over and it's slamming down. We're probably not gonna see that too terribly much. The walleye's a finesse fish. So he's gonna come up and just mouth that worm. And what we're gonna see is this rod, what I call load up. So it's bouncing around on the bottom, then it's gonna get heavier. That getting heavier is called loading on the rod. And when it's starting to load up, that way we know that fish has actually kind of got the hook in its mouth. And we'll subtly kind of pull the rod out of the rod holder and then do a nice swooping hook set, which is kind of like swinging the bat towards the front of the boat. Nothing real crazy like a bass fisherman like you see on TV. Just a nice kind of good swoop towards the front and you'll set the hook. And then it's just a solid reel in and we should have them. 24 dozen worms a trip, so we go through a lot of these things.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's so gooey. Look at that.
I don't know a lot about fishing, but after a long day of racing and paddleboarding, this is definitely a relaxing experience. And who better to lead the way than Mr. Fishhead himself?
So the thing about fishing is that it takes knowledge, patience, and skill. Kind of like yoga. It's very mindful, it's very focused. And hey DJ, you wanna do some yoga?
Sure.
Have you ever done yoga before?
No, never.
Never done yoga?
No.
I can show you some basics, you know? Can you cross that over? Oh yeah, it takes a lot of core strength.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But most of all, it takes mindfulness, focus, and just patience. That's why we love it. So in yoga, this is what we call the fish pose. No, I can't say balanced.
This hand stays up here.
Right here?
Yep, and then just reel.
Which
This
way?
hand.
Which way?
Here you go. And then just keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. Keep going, he's coming, he's coming. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll take this one now.
All right.
And this is our walleye right here.
Hello, walleye. Hello, walleye. So can I ask you something? How does it feel to be on Best Date Ever? You don't look too happy. Well, thank you for making your cameo. We appreciate your contribution to the show. And you have a beautiful day. Hopefully you don't have too much scarring, you know. Oh, it's okay. Hi. How are you? I know, people don't usually do this, do they? How are you, pretty fish? Love you. You're beautiful. And don't worry, we're gonna put you back so you can live for a little bit. So somebody else catches you. Wow. Just imagine, fry this up. Ooh, very, the gills are very sharp.
Yes, yes.
Very sharp. No, but you know what? It's just beautiful to see. Look at all the little teeth. And you said they can stand out here for a long time?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we should probably think
Throw them back. So we're gonna throw them back. How do you throw them back?
Normally, I just kind of will grab them and just let them kind of kick out from my hand for the most part. That way I know that fish is ready to go and he's happy and healthy.
Yay, we got a fish! I'm so excited. That was awesome. Well, this has been awesome and the best day ever. We caught a fish. We went race car driving, paddle boating. I mean, I couldn't ask for a much greater day. But now it's time to go home, get some food, maybe not fish. Maybe I'll get some celery or something. But woo, join us next time. This is your girl Gigi, and I'll talk to you later.